Hi, my lovely. How are you? Yeah. How are you, my friend? How's it going? How we doing? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm being guided to just go live like 24/7. So it's exciting. It's so exciting because I get to spend time with you guys. Like literally, there's nothing more that I look forward to than just spending time with you. It's like it's girl time. It's girl time. We get to chill out. Ah, how you feeling? You feeling okay? Happy full moon. Happy full moon. The energies aren't too heavy, I must say. The energies are not too heavy. Yes, in Cancer, it's not too bad. At least for me. I hope it's treating you well. Okay. Oh, good for you. Yes. Clearing out your space, allowing for new energies to come through. Amen. And they will be. Sure. That's so funny. I had a feeling you were going to come through and ask for a message from God. Okay, Spirit. Okay, so Archangel Michael wants to come through first, but I do feel God's presence. Well, always, 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 but um, it's like God is the old oversoul, right? And Archangel Michael is that. Okay, so Archangel Michael is saying that you are going to be stepping up to a new form of, yeah, Ace of Pentacles. You're going to be stepping up in your circle. I think there's like a new way of working. There's a new way of elevating, and there's an energy here of walking away from older belief systems. There's an energy of walking into a new energy grid, into a new paradigm. It's like same reality, the same third dimensional life. I'm also seeing a letter M, but the energies around it are so powerful. It's almost like you're going to be living your 3D life so much more with so much more intensity. Spirit is saying it feels like there's also just this new way. Look at that. Yeah, this is the energy. Okay, there's this new way of life um, coming through. This is your purpose, okay? And this is, it's almost like you might even be incorporating a shamanic ritual or a shamanic style of practice and guidance within your workplace. It feels strong workplace energy. It feels like it's coming full circle, and they're showing me the wheel of fortune in this. So Yasmin, I think that you are being guided by Archangel Michael to not be afraid, is what he is saying regarding this new beginning. It's almost like you're going to be realizing you are in it after you've entered this stage, after you've entered this new, almost like it's a portal energy, but it feels more just like an energy grid shift. It's like I'm seeing it energetically, and the way it's being shown is is almost like, you know, those blurry transitions in movies. It's like you've transitioned from maybe this more three-dimensional place. No, the energy is two-dimensional into something a lot more palpable, something a lot more like um, high vibrational, to the point where you are intuitive, and I know that, and you know that, and you're an empath, and you can feel things and energies and people. But I think that your intuition is really going to elevate here. It's like the things you have been seeing in the 3D, Archangel Michael is saying, and Gabriel is coming through strongly, are going to be so elevated. You can start to hear people's thoughts. It's like your intuition is a big driving factor in they are saying your workforce more than the field. It's the force um, here, and I think Archangel Michael is coming through to say, yeah, and I'm getting burpy. Spirit is saying, be not afraid, is the way he is wording it, because it's been a long time coming, and we've been preparing this for you for a really long time. Spirit is saying, and when it comes, be not afraid. It's almost like you need to rely on what your intuition is telling you. You will be in a place, Archangel Michael is saying, where you have to solely rely on your intuition. And it's an interesting way of life. Um, but it's very like intuitively led. It's almost like, you know, God, he's coming through now. His over soul, God is saying his guidance will be almost your boss in this workforce field. And that's usually what happens when you elevate in your divine soul purpose. It's a strong energetic grid of the highest and the widest light being your main employer, right? That it's like you'll sit at your desk at work, or, you know, when you start a session, and you will almost be told what it is you need to do. You will be told how you can best help your clients to heal. But with this also comes a strong, and this is God's energy coming through, sense of intuition. Your high priestian energy will be very strong. And I noticed that in you when I was doing your meditation. I saw you and I was like, her energy seems a lot more crone like. Um, I did notice the energy shift in you, but it wasn't clear until, this point of the reading. So I'm just being guided to mirror that to you, where so God is saying you will feel more. Yes, yes, um, and the same thing goes for me. That's what happens when you are in this line of work. It's you are literally not only guided by these strong energies, but you are told essentially what it is you need to do, because that is how we can help people. That is how we can serve a collective. That is how, because at the end of the day, we are a vehicle, aren't we? We are seemingly, and it's not easy, Spirit is saying. It's like we are living the human experience, but we're also in a um, very divine world. Not everybody gets to live that divinity because not everybody is required to fulfill a very and listen, your purpose is very high vibrational. And again, God was saying that you will feel lonely. You will be isolating yourself. And it's almost this natural bodily tendency to isolate oneself, right? It's like your own soul, God is saying, it feels me and it's guided by me. And it's almost like you will no longer feel magnetically pulled towards friends that you once were so just like vibrating with or resonating with. And it's almost like it is not a hermit energy. It's more like you're elevated so much that not everybody can join you. And so your close, they're saying relatives. They're not even saying like companions or, beings around. No, this is like relatives from the soul are spirit beings. So in the 3D, it's a very, if one looks to the 3D, we are human after all, we're not perfect, right? But it can feel very distant. You will feel very distant from the people around you because of how elevated you are, because of how high vibrational you are. It's almost like, and you can, and Archangel Michael, and it's interesting that you asked for a message from Archangel Michael as well, because he is saying you will be attacked. You will be attacked for your high white light. You will be, I don't know, scolded maybe. You will be, and it's so, listen, that's a clear sign that you are on a divine path, that you are meant to help people, that you are meant to vibrate so highly and you're healing. And guess what? It comes with the territory. It comes with the job. I mean, I'm telling you this from firsthand experience on a daily basis. It's like you're going to be met with low vibrational energies trying to bring you down, whether it's darker forces, whether it's just like a third dimensional energy, right? That you can see or that you can feel that you're living in. And that's because of the misalignment. I'm even being guided to say, Yasmin, when you walk into a room, your presence alone is doing the healing work. When you walk into a room, your presence alone will be doing the healing work. And you need to Okay, you need to cloak it, right? And I don't know why, but I'm having a hard time saying you need to protect it. So you have every power to protect your own energy. But I think that in this will, in God's will, they're saying you're meant to be triggering others. You're meant to be helping others heal. You're meant to be doing this work. And it's almost like, again, that maybe that like force of tension is the way it's coming through between you and other people's energies. It has a purpose. And unfortunately, it comes with a job. And so Archangel Michael is here to say you must go after this fearlessly. And I think you'll be almost, when you get to this stage, because I think you're right here, right now, it's like you're letting go. This new energetic grid is coming, and you're almost like coming into this new portal, this third dimensional plane. And when you're here at this like beautiful high priestian energy, that's when you'll learn to deal with it, right? It's almost that, yes, like Archangel Michael is saying, it's almost this boot camp energy where they are training you. They are training you to deal with the darker forces, to deal with fearlessly. And that's what happens when your third eye opens. That's what happens when you can, right? It's all in your hands. It's like energetic grids and hidden knowledge that, guess what, you divinely have access to. So utilize it and care for it very wisely, which I know you will. It's all in your hand. You want an energy, you want to figure out an energy, you can tap into it. It's like me. I can look into the Akashic records like this. I can, and but it's all with care. It's all with care, Yasmin. And when your third eye is so open, you don't only see the light, you not only can like hear and feel and know somehow without seeing or hearing what God wants you to do, you also can see the darkness. And so your crone guides and that ancestor of yours, remember that ancestor, that mother spirit, that grandmother, great grandmother spirit I channeled a couple of months ago? She's coming through again, and she's kind of like lurking in the distance because she's so powerful. She's a crone times like 10. And there are different witches out there, there are different healers out there, but she is like a fucking crone, and she's not to be dealt with. I wouldn't be surprised if she had like a face tattoo, or like, I wouldn't be surprised if she had a face tattoo, because, and this could be like a very distant ancestor, um, maybe somewhere in the midway point. I don't know. Um, but she's like ready to help you. But it is also this like need to look at it for what it is, right? It's it's seeing the light, but also the darkness, and discerning the energy. And so I think that in your purpose, Spirit, Archangel Michael, and God is saying you're going to be met with opposition. And so your intuition is increasing, and your power is too. This energy is like no joke. It's heavy, it's strong, it's powerful, it's deeply powerful. I hope that helped you, Yasmin. It was such a strong, like, energy that came through that you needed to hear. Yes. You know, being a powerful priestess is no joke. It really isn't. It's yeah. Oh my gosh, girl, we're still friends, okay? That's the beauty of this. Don't even. Okay. Every priestess deserves her guy. Hello. I'm sorry, I didn't understand that. When he's coming into your life or coming out of it? Hmm. Okay, well, let's explore this energy. Okay, higher self. Yeah, okay, this is such a strong, clear energy already coming to me. So, Spirit is saying he's fighting himself. What is he doing? What's going on? He's fighting himself. He's completely just like in battle with himself. He's like realizing some things about himself, and he's like, he's realizing some things about himself. And I think those things speak to some things he's allowed to come into his life. And there's this like shame and guilt factor. It feels like shame is what is being healed here. And I can see that he wants, this is you. I can see that he wants, correct, absolutely. Don't ever change that. He wants to connect with you, and he's at this bridge point where it's like, all right, take that leap. Come on. Come on. And he's just kind of scared. He's just kind of like holding his wand, and he's like, and so he's resisting the cliff. He is resisting that jumping into this new paradigm shift. He's resisting the break. This is the card of breaking free. Okay, and it's coming through on its side. I really strongly feel like he's battling this Fool energy, this leap of faith. Thank you, Spirit, of allowing energies to flow and allowing himself to have I don't know if it's an ego death. I think because he doesn't feel egotistical. I don't think so, but it's more, am I willing? Am I ready? Do I feel ready to just jump into the unknown? And it's very scary. It's requiring some level of growth within, and it's a new beginning. And I think he's resisting it. And it's like, it's also scary because I think paranormal things have been happening in his, look at that, resistance. Paranormal activity has been happening in his life. Yes. I shouldn't be laughing because it's not scary, but I think paranormal activity has been coming through into his life because spirit beings want to connect with him, and he's at this point where he needs a minute. He needs a minute, and he's resisting the climb. He's resisting the climb, and he knows it's what he needs to do. It's like he's awake and he knows it's what he needs to do, and yet there's resistance within himself. I'm not even getting like an external factor or a karmic pull. It's been cleared out. Now it's him. It's him. Is he willing to jump into this cycle? Spirit, what is going on with Jerome and Yasmin, please? Yeah, he's taking sanctuary. He's like, okay, I need a minute. I'm not fully ready. Like that. This is the energy, and spirit. It's just gonna go, ding, and that's when he's gonna take the leap of faith. So, Yasmin, what you need to know is that sooner or later his leap of faith will come towards you. It's not even like something of his own. How can I say it? It's of his own will because he will allow it, but it's like a higher energy guiding this. So let's take a look here at what you need to know about this connection. Spirit guides, what does Yasmin need to know about Jerome and this connection? You are coming together. You are coming together, and there's healing happening on both sides. On both sides. And you're actually going to be connecting. Look at that, clearing your space. You're both, it's almost like you're both. Look at these energies. It's like you're the feminine, he's the masculine energy. And look at how similar these cards are. It's like he's learning to take that leap of faith, and you are allowing for new things to come and coming into your higher power. So it's almost like right now you guys are both walking towards the same meeting point. You're both almost meeting in this crack. You're meeting in this uncomfortable, maybe even like void-like, ambiguous, energetic space, because the new grid is forming on both sides. It's a very hanged man, hermit energy. And it's all divinely guided. Divine gateway. It's like you're meant to be going through this, and Spirit is saying trust, because you're meant to be allowing the energies play out. Spirit, may I have a near future energy? You will come together, but it's like you're both like healing and you're both coming towards this meeting point. It's almost like a new portal. It's a new portal that you and Jerome are meeting in, but you have to clear out, he has to clear out, he has to take the leap of faith, and you are coming into this higher spirit form. And guess what? Jerome will meet you there. And that's no light energy. Look at that, the path. This is the meeting point. See the staircases? It's like you're elevating to this meeting point. And I'm going to be honest, he might be one of the only people you'll be talking to for a while, for a very long time. Because it's almost like your spiritual companions. I really think that, these cards are so powerful. The energy is powerful in itself. Um, I think that he's going to be around for a long time. And I can't believe how just synergetic these cards and the energies are. Because it's a divine path you are in with this man. Spirit, what does Yasmin need to hear about Jerome? Spirit guides. What does Yasmin need to hear about Jerome, please? It's coming. But it's not about the 3D. It's not just about the 3D. You both have some work to do. Yeah. In order for it to come together in this kind of divine, higher way, in purpose, Spirit is saying, older grids need to die. It's literal, like older grids need to just like die down and be gone and clear. And that's what you guys are walking into. This 0 point, this neutral point into new companions, new energy shifts, new clients. It's like it's all new energy. It's coming, I'm telling you. But it's not about that. It's about the process. It's about the path. It's about the divine journey that you're in with this masculine. And it's also kind of needing to see this masculine through the eyes of wonder, through the eyes of magic, through the eyes of the divine, the same way, let's say, God sees us. It's seeing Jerome in a way where he's been chosen to heal. He's been chosen to elevate in this healing path. And the fact that he can meet you there should mean something, right? The fact that you're being chosen to connect with him and release alongside him, it's like there's something, right? There's something there. Let's get one more card, Spirit. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. He's holding space for you emotionally. He is holding space, both 3D and 5D, all of it. He feels emotionally attached to you. He feels a depth of emotion for you, borderline coming into love. And this healing work he is doing, it's almost like you're pulling him forward. You are inspiring him to do the work. But it's slow because he's a masculine, and it's like we need to remember that masculines don't have the spiritual community that feminines do. Remember this. Masculines do not have the spiritual community that we do. They do not have the guides, the tarot readers, the mediums, the healers, the knowledge that we do. We can hop on here and we can guide each other. We can help each other. A masculine, we are guided at the heart space. A masculine is guided in the mental space. So it takes longer to clear out, but in a way where in that time period, it grounds itself and it's very stable when it happens. It's no mistaking it, it's very rooted. So masculines heal the same way like a man's brain is built differently. A man's spiritual journey is so different. I think that he needs to do this alone. It's almost like you can't help him. You know, um, it's like you're equally mirrors. So, and you are divinely connected in a way where you can't help him and he can't help you when it's time to separately heal and move towards this union meeting point. You can't, the only thing you can do is continue. But I think Spirit is saying the blockage is that you're moving forward, but you keep on looking back so that he can catch up to you. And it creates tension because he needs to do things on his own spiritual timeline. And it's not to say that it'll take years. It's not to say it'll take months. It's detaching in faith that you are connected. Because look at how much emotional space he holds for you. Look at how much depth he holds for you in love. You need to trust that and keep on moving forward because that will guide and lead the way so he can follow suit. So release and don't look back. Keep on moving forward and stand in your truth. You know, it's also a leap of faith that you are taking. So I hope this helped you. Yes, 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 yes. It's almost like you're here. You're at this point already, but you're still looking backward. Okay, let's get a message from Spirit. Can we please get a message from Jerome to Yasmin? Yes, they're saying yes. It's like I had to ask for permission if it was okay because the energy is very subtle. It's very not subtle, it's delicate. That's how you know it's healing energy. Spirit guides, may I please receive a message from Jerome to Yasmin? May I receive a message from Jerome to Yasmin, higher self? Angels. I am learning about myself. I'm learning about myself, and it's scaring me because I haven't felt this way since I was a child. I haven't felt this unique, this understood, this emotional, or this pure in a long time. I haven't felt so connected to someone since I was a child. The attraction and the emotion I feel toward you is deep. And it's in me, and I cannot let it go. And I am questioning if I am meant to do what I am doing. I'm questioning everything in my life at the moment. And you give me the support I need. You give me the light and the hope that I need in this shadow period, in this lower dense energy. You help me to heal and to release burdens, to release blocks, to release older ways of thinking. You remind me of who I am and who I'm going to be. He is saying thank you. He's grateful for you. He also knows that he is not giving you what you need right now. He's not showing up in a way that you need him to. But that is also a reflection of your internal condition, right? He is saying, I feel that I can truly be with you. I feel that I can truly have this with you. I promise, I swear. But in this unlearning and relearning, I am taking some time out for myself because I am having a very hard time breathing. And I look to you, I feel you, I care about you, and I miss you. I am being guided to say here that the soul knows what it needs. And oftentimes, maybe when a masculine needs to retreat, it's because it's their soul telling them to. And I think masculines in this divine purpose or journey path are somehow like subconsciously led. Like they're very intuitive, but in this like 3D way where maybe they'll feel like they need to retreat, but they still don't know why. Whereas us feminines are very conscious about it, right? Because we're so tapped in. And he feels he needs to disconnect because that's where his soul is guiding him to. You're still connected. You're still incredibly connected. Look at this. Your energies are meeting at the 5th dimensional spirit point. But it also means in these mirror connections that you may need to retreat just as much as he does. So it's almost like he is guiding you here. He is guiding you to retreat because your powerful High Priestess Crone energy is coming, and it's no joke. And it requires some level of isolation because of the power it carries. And you are connecting, Spirit is saying. They keep on telling me that. It's going to happen when it's time. I'm even hearing like, in the meantime, you need to love and rest. It's almost like he's guiding you to rest. He is guiding you to breathe. He is guiding you to enjoy your own journey. You're clearing out your space for a reason, is what I'm hearing. You're enjoying this path on your own. And Jerome will follow suit. He will. I'm so glad. I know it's so hard. Um, I completely understand. But it's like, yeah, yeah. I think the way can you can help yourself is just by like retreating, bringing it back in, and just connect with yourself. And somehow, naturally, because you're connecting with yourself and you're bringing it back in and you're breathing through it, yes, and somehow naturally, your energies intertwine, your energies connect. When you are most connected with yourself, that's when he connects, and vice versa. Um, but I think it's usually like the feminine leads in her self love and the masculine responds, is kind of my perception of it. Yes, and that's how he felt. That's how he feels. And I'm telling you that playfulness, like you might even take a trip together sooner or later. This is not a one-time deal. It's like this connection with him is quite deep, and he will be around for a while. I think he will. It's just not quite time, unfortunately. But fortunately for you, it's a lovely time to rest and take this lovely, like, I guess, break. It's not even a break because it's just so many energies are forming and your energetic grids are just like so powerful. But maybe that's why you need to separate, have this time alone. Yes, good for you. Take really good care of yourself. Ascension is no joke, honestly. But if it's ascension, but it feels like fifth dimensional energies coming down into the 3D. Like you've been there, you've been in that fifth dimensional plane. It just needs to kind of slowly trickle down into your three-dimensional vessel. It's almost like it's like the new soul being, or like an extra layer of your soul, you know, being implanted. So I don't know, maybe you're undergoing spiritual surgery. But this is really exciting, Yasmin. I'm like, not only as your reader, but as your fellow high priestess, I am so excited for you. I'm really excited for you. Okay, so let's ask Archangel Gabriel. Spirit guides, angels, Archangel Gabriel, in the near future coming through. He is saying you are being given your wings to fly, but these wings might be heavy at first. Okay. Um, you're learning to forgive. Because Archangel Gabriel like rules over the heart. And I think you're learning to forgive within the family space. And you're trusting that you are he is protecting you. He is protecting you. Yeah, and your abundance is, I was literally going to say, he is protecting you and your abundance. You're forgiving yourself and you're allowing yourself grace in this moment. And Archangel Gabriel is saying that there is reconciliation happening. Yes. You're balancing out, you're learning to forgive, and your heart chakra is kind of opening as people are learning to heal themselves and kind of realize their wrongs. And it's like Gabriel also wants to tell you that you need not be, how do I say it, self-limiting about what it is you want. He's like, I plant seeds in your heart because I know that this is what you want. And this can even be like a car. This can be a house. This can be like a way of life. It can be a third dimensional monetary or something of monetary value. Like it can be that. And he is saying, don't be afraid of this desire. Be assertive of it. Know that you deserve it. It's up to you. No, and I think that it is. It's like Archangel Gabriel is saying, you want it? It's yours. Go after it. You want it? Have it. We are supporting you. We are supporting you. And he's telling you, don't immediately, choose a new direction in the reverse and wait. It's like, wait. Don't fully cut someone off. Give them time. Allow them to improve themselves. Allow them to heal. You're learning forgiveness, I think. And in the near future, something will clear out. You are healing. And we are guiding towards like this monetary desire is what I feel. I really strongly feel there's something of monetary value that like you desire and he wants you to have it. And it's all connected to this forgiveness point because of the heart. When your heart desires something, there are also anything else connected to your heart needs to clear out in order for it to come in. It's all like every single thing in our life is so intertwined. So that was Archangel Gabriel's message to you. Archangel Gabriel is saying, I know what it is that you want. Go after it. It's all divine. You can have it, he's saying. Don't be like, you're ready. Yeah, you're ready. Don't be afraid of desiring. Don't be afraid of it. You deserve it. I think America. I strongly think America. It's almost like they could use it. Yeah, I strongly feel America. Maybe even like South America, but the Western Hemisphere in general, yeah. No, I'm strongly just feeling the US and the maybe like the middle of the Caribbean or the northern areas of South America. So that would be like the ABC Islands, Venezuela, um, the US, maybe even like Mexico, Guatemala's coming through. So, and I think Latin parts of more Latin areas of the Caribbean islands that have African ancestry are very strong. I'm hearing Yemaya, so yeah, that's very strong. Which, hey, if you're being guided to that, you and I are definitely soul family. Definitely. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. We are soul family. There's no doubt about it. Amen, amen, amen. Yes, Yamaya, she's very powerful. Um, I work with her, and it's also, I think, in like other cultures, she's called Mami Wata. And Oshun, Oshun as well. So Yamaya, Oshun, Mami Wata. And um, what's the energy? This Poseidon like oversoul, right? This Poseidon like masculine oversoul is the masculine force behind it. But the feminine force, she has like, you can call them disciples if you will, just for lack of a better term. Um, take your time. Oh my gosh, I trust you. Don't worry about that. And I think that you are one of those disciples, one of those like healers to help Yemaya, Oshun, Mamiwata, and Lord knows who else. I'm sure there are more, um, to help people clear out their emotions. Because that's what we do. The people who work with water are very emotional in nature. And then there are people who work with air, and it's like needing to see clearly, needing to, bring forth truth, justice. So there are different healers out there, I think. But water could be your element. It really could. Hmm. Good for you. Yes. Explore it. Play with it. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much for spending time with me, Yasmin. It's always such a blessing. Um, I'm really excited for you and be very easy on yourself. Be kind to yourself. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I'm glad. I'm so glad. Yeah, it's been heavy lately, hasn't it? But things are clearing out. I do feel that. Oh, don't worry, Yasmin. Take your time. I trust you. I completely trust you. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry. Of course. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, of course. I'm actually in Asia at the moment, so I believe I'm about 4 hours ahead of you. And here it's bloody cold. It's so cold. Like, but it's that dry cold weather, so it's not like where I live in the south of Europe where it's that humid cold that gets to your bones. So here it's quite nice to spend time here. And the energy is crazy. How about you? I know you're in Switzerland. Yes. So cold. Yeah. No, I'm inland. I'm quite inland. Yeah, near China. Very near China. Um, I wish. Oh my gosh, I'd love to visit Nepal. I just want to go on like a spiritual hiatus and read for you guys over there. Um, no, no, no. I'm not close to Japan. Um, one day. One day. Yeah. No. No, no, no. Nope. It does rhyme with Vietnam. Vietnam. No, I wish. India would be lovely, wouldn't it? No, India would be absolutely lovely. But I'm close to India, not really. But I am overall visiting Asia, and it's really just, it's a lovely experience. And um, the energies are quite insane, I must say. I've never quite felt spirit beings like this before. So I think I'm being good to travel and work with different um, guides, right? Like different guides from all over the world. So very exciting. Very exciting. Um, I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky. Thank you. It's very interesting. That's very, very interesting. Yes. I mean, there's still so much work to be done, and I'm being called to the plate, but one can only be grateful, right? No, well, have a lovely sleep, Yasmin. Take really good care of yourself, and I'm really grateful to always have you near. And today's reading was so powerful. Again, I'm like really excited for you in your journey. Take amazing care of yourself and have a lovely rest. Have a good work day tomorrow, and I'll see you soon.